It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. Yeah, TJ just chimed in. He said, I'm going to read his quote here. He said, I like Horizon and like having something to shoot for. And he said, survival versus success. So, like, what you're doing now is about like surviving the business environment that you're in. But success seems to me to be painting the picture of how do you create a business that can survive without you? And TJ, I apologize if I'm not deeming success what you would deem success, but survival versus success to me says survival is I'm still like in the business every single day and I have to like be on the hamster wheel and I have to make it work. Success is I can leave for a week or 2 weeks or a month and the business is still the business. And now maybe I'm more of an investor than an owner operator. And I can still influence the thing, but the thing doesn't need my influence to do its thing, if that makes sense.
Yes.
James, now let me, we're like pushing 2 hours here, so I don't want to keep you up all night. And Rob's going to push midnight here.
This Christmas light time, like my whole work clock is completely skewed to everything except sleep and then wake up. Like last night, I didn't leave till 11:30 to go pick up product and then start all over again. So I'm, as long as you want to stay on, I'm game.
It's a beautiful time. 'Tis the season. It's a beautiful time of the year, man.
It's the last push before.
It's because we know we have tomorrow or we have Thursday off.
Yeah. It's like, well, I mean, it's like make money until you can't make money anymore. So let's just keep making money while the money's there to be made.
Yeah. 49 days.
That's right.
No, 39. Sorry. 39
yeah, I was going to say 49 days, dude. That was like a month.
No, yeah. It was 40 yesterday. 40 was yesterday.
So TJ chimed in. He said, I didn't fuck it up. He said, I'm on point, survive or succeed.
So surviving is the worst way to think about it.
Oh yeah.
100%. Like there's no point of saying like, how do I get through this? How do I get through this? It's how do we get to this point? Not how do we get through. Like, okay, if we want to start up 10 more crews next year, how do we do it? What's that look like? Go backwards instead of how do we make it through what we're currently at?
Yeah. I usually, so I have a budgeting spreadsheet. Side note for everybody watching this, go to yourblueskies.com, get our free budgeting template. And it starts with sales, but sales starts with your marketing plan. And where you want to get to depends on, like partially your repeat rate, your referrals, but also what are you going to spend to invest in your business? The first investment you always make in your business, to what we were talking about before, was recruiting and marketing, not your equipment. You spend the money on recruiting and marketing to grow the business, and then you buy the equipment to support the people that are doing the work. So go get our free budget template on our yourblueskies.com website. Because to TJ's point and James, what you just said is it's not about just surviving and doing what you need to do to like live to tomorrow. It's about the success of investing in your business and scaling something that pays you when you don't have to be stressing about it, and you can take some time off and have that luxury of not having to be the hamster on the wheel all the time. So
like TJ, put in what success look like for you. Like, is it more time with your family? Is it traveling all over the world? Like what? Because it's different for everybody. Some people just want to have 50,000 in a bank account. Like, but what is it?
I'm going to go ahead and speak for TJ because I'm the owner that was on the roof doing a $3,500, $4,000 roof install today. I'm always motivated, and it's probably bad in that same regard that I don't want to look back and say, man, I wish I'd have done more. When I worked at Verizon, we talk to people all the time, all elderly on these government subsidized this and that. I'm on a fixed income. I don't have any money. And that I'm motivated by all kinds of other things, but like that's always I don't know, an ever-present reminder of like, I don't want to be, when I'm 50, 60, 70 years old saying, man, life now sucks because I didn't bust my butt back then. I left so much money on the table, or I left so many opportunities on the table. Like and I know we need, I told my guys, I was like, I want to be up to 25 people for holiday light season. And we're at like 14, and that's including 3 salespeople and 2 office people. So we're not where we need to be. I know we need to keep making progress, find a way to get it done. And it's not surviving, but it's
pushing the hell out of it, though. Like it's between surviving and what you would deem succeeding. But the thing about people like you, Rob, is even when you draw a line and you say like, this is where success is the minute, like, you're not even going to allow yourself to get there. Because the minute you get close to a line that you draw in the sand, you're going to fucking like wipe it out. And you're going to say, just kidding. Like, that line in the sand was what we drew 5 years ago to get us to this point. But now that we know what we know today, the line in the sand is like way over here, you guys. We can be so much better because we like our processes for this, we know aren't where we wanted to be. And like we have all these untapped customers and we have all these untapped resources that we haven't even begun to tap into yet. So like, here's the new line in the sand. Let's go get that.
It's scary, man. That's. And
that's why I don't like the one. I mean, you still have to have like a 1, 3, 5 year goal. That's why I like the 10-year, because it's like, this is massive thinking over here, not just like where we got to get right here. And then we get there and it's like, okay, now where do we have to get right here?
Yeah. Now what? Yeah.
So but you still need to see that progression. Like, so you work backwards from there, but no, Rob, 100%. Like, I think that is everybody's vision of where not to be. Because we all have people we know or family members. It's like, we're on Social Security, or I need somebody to help pay for assisted living. And like, I never want to be in that position. I never want to have to ask people for that. Right. So I want to take care of everybody and my parents and my family and employees to be financially stable. We're like, okay, you have dementia. Okay, I can easily pay for your $20,000 a month high-end, assisted living place, not just the nursing home. That's just doesn't treat you like you're living.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big thing, is just, what's that look like for you? And if it's taking care of your family and not being in that situation, then what are we doing today to make sure we don't get in that situation?
Yeah.
Because I've had friends tell me that too, that they're scared of that, but then they're at the neighborhood bar every football game or every Sunday. I'm like, I haven't been out of the office. Like, Sunday is my best day to get shit done in the office because the phone doesn't ring. I can come in here for 2 hours and
you got no customers and no employees bugging you. You get so much shit done to move your business forward.
I can knock everything out in 2 hours, what normally takes me like 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that helps me just get ahead. But then I'll send like a couple emails too of like, hey, so-and-so, did you want to add on anything to this year before we do your installation of Christmas lights on Sunday? Even though we sent, or not Sunday, Friday or something. Even though we sent an email newsletter to you of like, hey, here's add-on stuff. But one more thing, like, do you want to add a wreath this year? Do you want like an extra $500 or $1,000 or $10,000? Or it's thinking about a different business of like, I just sent one like 20 minutes before I got on the call with you guys. I'm part owner of a coffee company too. And I just reached out to a school district. I'm like, hey, I've got a good relationship with you. Who's supplying your coffee at your district? I mean, it's just simple stuff like that you're either doing that or you're scrolling through Facebook or watching Netflix. Like, Yellowstone's not going to get you to success. 4 episodes a night.
Deer hunting might be only if you're killing stuff and it's still in your freezer. That's like a close second.
Then.
Yeah.